Hey everybody, welcome back to bonus time, bonus stream. We're playing more Romancelvania today. My name's Heather. That's the only relevant information I'm giving you. Well, okay, it's patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, store.loadingreadyrun.com, or find me over at twitch.tv/lunarjade when I'm not over here. We started playing Romancelvania a couple days ago, and I played a lot of it last night. And now we're back, because I have to see the ending of this game. I have to. We have to pick our two favorites. Well, I mean, no, we have to do side quests. That's what we really have to do. But essentially, we're supposed to pick our two favorites and then talk to Grimm about it. Or in chapter 4. I believe, so there's these quests that are across the sea, but I feel like there are probably more side quests if we go talk to the other characters, which I haven't done in a while, so we're gonna go do that first. The opening graphic, oh, the bonus stream thing? Yeah, that's physically done. Kind of like stop motion. I believe we actually just had a camera running the entire time with people moving it's cut out pieces of paper. And they are and then we just cut out the parts where you could see people's hands. It's essentially stop animation, just not done like with the photos. Okay, so we look like we can go into the golden room. Anyone out to dinner? No, it's like that's been cut off. Okay. I'm trying to remember where everyone is. Okay, there's one of them is supposed to be. Oh, here we go. I bought a roast. I don't really know why.
Lulu, how are you doing?
This is quite an experience. I am not unwell.
So you're well?
I suppose.
That sounds hesitant.
I've never been in a position where I'm not wielding supreme power.
Ah, I see. I felt similarly on this journey.
This show, it is about you. How are you not in power here?
Because Grimm pulls the strings, and the DLC pulls Grimm's strings.
I am not accustomed to strings.
I'm not crazy about it either.
Language?
Right. I'm not used to it.
How do you cope with the powerlessness?
Well, I'm not exactly powerless.
Did Grimm not strip you of your powers? Literally?
Well, okay. How do I cope with my situation? Well, I'm trying to find all the silver linings.
I am unfamiliar with this phrase.
The good in things. The stuff that's sort of a nice surprise. Like talking to me.
I am not lined with silver.
No, that's not what I mean. I meant that I fought you, not expecting for us to be in a romantic situation.
I made you think you were my husband.
Nothing comes out right around you.
No, I simply force you to look at what you say and speak it truly.
You are straightforward, Lulu.
I am currently upright and facing you.
I like you, Lulu.
Much better. I like you as well, Drac.
Tell me about yourself.
I am infinite.
You look pretty finite to me.
Ah, a joke. Very good.
Not even a chuckle?
My laugh would shatter all eardrums in a 40-mile radius.
I'll be on my best, driest behavior.
That's it? No more talking? Okay. Oh, yeah, no. Best would still be by the pool. So let's see. her. Thought there was a door out there. There's not. Huh. Okay. I don't know why it lets me come in here now. It didn't before. Strange. That's where Brosifer was. Okay, we can't talk to Bess anymore. Probably not until we find her bottle. Oh wait, I can go in the water now. There's not like a hidden depth to this pool, is there? Oh, that's too bad. That would have been a fun secret.
Tell me about where you've been living since you've been turned.
Japan?
Yes, I've only been briefly, as you know.
It is beautiful. I am not certain it is originally where I am from, but I have been living on the island of Hokkaido. It is picturesque indeed.
What did you like to do?
Ah, the mountains there, Drac. A person could truly lose themselves on the glorious slopes and peaks. It was the only place I ever felt peace. Since I can withstand temperatures that most cannot, I loved just sitting at the top, staring out at the world. There is one mountain top with a clear grass lake there. It seems impossible. A lake at the top of the entire universe. But it is the closest this vampire has ever felt to heaven.
It sounds lovely.
It was. It is. I would like to take you there one day.
I'd like that. So, have you ever shared your life with anyone? Is someone out there with whom you've had a relationship?
I am afraid of other vampires.
I would imagine you're strong enough to take any of them.
It's not that. I am afraid to speak to them, to know them. I worry that any vampire I meet is somehow my sire, and then I am filled with rage and confusion and too many emotions.
Ah, dad issues. Okay.
So no, Drac, I have not had a lover. At least, not in this life.
Do you feel angry toward me? I have sired some vampires, although not you.
Audrey, no. I feel deep down that you are not my sire, and that this unlife of mine is not your fault. I fear nothing.
Nothing?
Well, not nothing. Nothing bad, I mean. I only feel good about you.
I feel good about you too.
Apparently we're in the middle of a date.
I am relieved. I was wondering about your feelings towards me.
We are on a date, aren't we?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Still, stiff competition. And now you know of my inexperience.
We can take things as slow as you like, Sol.
That's a relief. For now, a small touch would mean the world.
Give me your hand.
It feels warm. I did not expect that. I look forward to running more with you.
Okay. Thought they were just camping. Yeah, you're right. There's supposed to be like a jacuzzi area near the pool or something. I remember we never went and visited. What was her name? Lyra. Oh, I just basically got rid of her. Kind of feels like it might be that. That should be in here. There's no further way over there. Here. Oh, right, we made a dungeon up for, what's her face? She shouldn't be here anymore, though. Yeah, because we sent her packing. Fenton's room is somewhere up here. I think this is Soul's room, though. No, this is... Yeah, I think we did everything in this room. Yeah, this room's empty. Ah, yeah, this is Fenton's room.
Tell me about Sully.
Oh, he will never be gone, but he bothers me less. I know he exists. He keeps me on my toes. But luckily, I'm able to understand both myself and him better. With every step I take outside of my old comfort zone, it is a step away from him. And for that, I am thankful. I am blessed for every day I spend without his claws around my heart. But I do pity him.
Pity?
Yes, pity. His life was small. His torture was great. But it wasn't as strong as, well, as strong as what you make me feel. About you. And about myself.
And what do I make you feel?
Gloriously alive, present, engaged, free.
That's wonderful. I'm glad you're here.
Okay, that's all we have to say to Fenton. Who else? Okay, so we've talked to Vess. Brosfer's gone. Right, Medusa would be in the gallery. I mean, we already have a side quest for her. But... she might have more to say. She's down further? That's still locked. That's interesting. there's the gallery. Yeah, the starting 3 might be the only ones who had long-term quests. It's true. She should be down here.
You smell too good to have gone to the sewers yet. Did you find my body?
Not yet.
No, I have yet to go to the sewers.
What the Hades, Drac? Don't waste my time. You know what happens when I get mad.
Okay. Who else is there? You're gone. You're gone. We've talked to you. We could go back to the church and talk to Van Helsing. We've talked to you. We've talked to you. You're gone. You're gone. Okay, Van Helsing's the only other one to talk to see if there's anything else, and then we can go to the ship and try to do those 2 long-term quests. I think we've done... Oh, we can buy more drinks. Tell me what you really think about people.
I cannot stand Lyra. She thinks she's all wise and ancient. I'm like, girl, you are a baby. You think you've seen I've seen
Just because you have more experience doesn't invalidate hers. You're not in a misery contest.
I know, but I just wish she saw perspective. She acts like little things in her kingdom are the end of the world, and I'm all, bitch, I've seen the end of the world. A couple times.
Have you said that?
Not in those words.
So nice chatting today, Medusa.
Same. Come anytime. I'm clearly not doing anything.
Tick. I've never thought about this.
Come on, you've had what? Eons to think about it? What you like, enjoy, intrigues you?
Oh, I like mines. But you know that. They're so fragile, but so powerful.
True. Vampires do have some small powers over the mind. Nothing like yours.
Go on.
You've clearly mastered every mind trick in the book. Hell, you've written the book.
I have now noticed that flattery makes me tick. Thank you. Why would I fear anything?
What if you weren't infinite?
Then I would be afraid. But I am not.
But if you were finite, you'd be afraid.
Yes,
Then you have something to fear. Becoming finite.
you are correct. Thank you for showing me fear. I am a magnet with 2 poles. I attract all and repel all. Such is the nature of the cosmos.
I mean, what makes you physically attracted to someone? Their face, body, personality?
Odor.
Ah, a nice cologne?
The musk that wafts off one when they are thinking of me in a positive way.
I think those are called pheromones.
You have a nice odor.
Maybe we can say scent? Fragrance?
Stink?
No, but I get it. I like your specific aroma as well.
I have cultivated it for you alone.
I'm flattered. It's been a nice talk.
And this is going to sound deranged, but a little bored. I'm not exactly a social butterfly, and I'm not used to luxury, so I kind of don't know what to do with myself sometimes.
They say boredom can lead to amazing boosts in creativity and joy.
Or sometimes it just leads to more boredom.
Why do you think I've been making so many custom drinks? Maybe you need to buy me some crayons or something. I need to vent through something other than booze.
Your wish, my command.
Ew, don't.
Yeah.
One of the 4 bringers in the apocalypse once told me he was hung like a horseman.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. His name was Walter, and he only drank rosé.
This just keeps getting worse.
You have no idea.
I have a feeling you've got lots more stories in you.
I sure do. Let me hop behind the bar and make you something special, and we can chat all night. I might just want to be best friends forever with Nefret. She's so cool, but I'm intimidated by her.
You? Intimidated?
I know. I'm mortified.
Just go hang with her.
Is that a joke about her bandages?
If it was, would you laugh?
Clearly not.
Yes. And
Oh.
Okay, I'll try to hang with her.
I would.
See you around.
Oh, yeah. Cool. See you on the flip.
Drac, I am anything but dishonest. What I say, I mean. I do not have any reason to lie to you about how I feel about any given cast member.
I'm not accusing you of lying, just... I wonder if you tell me the whole truth.
I do. You must learn to trust that I mean what I say.
Fair.
Yeah.
I have seen some poor poetry.
What is
today.
the worst pickup line you've heard? Hmm? Come on, Soul.
Ugh, the worst. Any lines stick out?
Someone was once so poetic about my skin that they implied it sparkled. I did not appreciate that image.
Ew. Hard no on that.
Nothing more than usual.
What's usual?
I feel like I am waiting. Like I am to sit here and count the hours until you select someone. Or ask them to leave.
That is the premise of the dating game, yes.
You have this entire castle to do whatever you wish. Your every whim.
This is true. But the undercurrent is waiting. Killing time. I do not like that feeling.
Is there anything I could say or do to change your mind? It's liberating to have so much free time.
I will meditate on it.
It's been fun talking.
How are things with you? I'm not dead, you're not dead, your cast is safe. I would say we are doing as well as can be expected.
That's a pretty low bar.
I would say this bar is high enough to set my drink upon. What? A joke from one of the Helsings?
Did you just make a joke?
Suppose I did. What of it?
Well, that's nice.
Well, that's nice of you. You did not laugh.
I was too overwhelmed with shock.
Touché. You settled in? I cannot eat, I cannot sleep. I am surrounded by the foulest of evils in every corner of the place. So, as they say, c'est la vie. Is it actually nice to be able to hone my intuition and physical awareness in such a way?
So, you like being surrounded by people who consider you enemies?
It is invigorating, albeit exhausting.
Again, you know you're not in actual danger here. Grimm has seen to that.
A promise from death. Oh yes, quite trustworthy. I can now sleep like a baby.
So crying and screaming every 2 hours or so?
Sounds about right. Veritable encyclopedia of foulness. Alyssa is the most dangerous from what I can see. I can smell a high kill count.
You can smell how many people someone has killed?
It's more of a sliding scale of odor. You smell the worst.
But I had heard that whoever had smelled it dealt it.
What? Flaw. Do you want to hear my observations or not?
Go on.
Yeah, no, tell me about PSL. I may joke and poke, but she is a witch, and witches are inherently evil. Nefret might have been a tyrant in her time to behave the way she does now.
So who's your BFF?
Yeah, Van Helsing, who's your BFF? How dare. Wait, now you were the one joking.
I am.
Well done. Oh, yes, please, what's the worst pickup line you've heard? What is a pickup line?
Oh, come on. You mean nobody's ever hit on you?
I mean, I could see why. Nobody could possibly land a strike.
Not what I meant. What is the most foolish way someone has tried to attract your romantic attentions?
He's gonna name us. They're gonna name us. Oh, some wool-headed villager once dropped a dandelion on my doorstep. Can you imagine?
What's the problem with that?
Dandelions, they are so common. Mere weeds.
They're hearty, strong, edible. Perhaps you judged too quickly.
I hadn't thought of that, and they do make the hills a vibrant yellow in spring. Very lovely. You've given me much perspective today.
It's mutual. It was nice talking to you.
Haven't I made it plain that I despise all creatures of the night?
You have. But do you find anyone with some redeeming qualities?
Yeah, like Fenton. I hadn't thought of that. Well, Fenton has claws and fangs that are sharp as his mind.
Think harder. Go on.
Nefert's got quite a talent for those bandages. I'd seen an acrobat show as a child, and it made quite the impression upon me. While I hadn't the audacity to try one of Vessa's drinks, I do admit they look appealing. Interesting use of garnishes. I found myself tapping my foot to one of Rosifer's tunes, although the lyrics did make me want to block my precious ears.
See, that wasn't so hard.
I suppose you're right. Bugging. How do you think it is for me doing all of this?
Chill.
I will not chill. None of this is chill. I'm on a razor's edge of sanity from trying to stay alert all this time.
I don't know how many times I have to explain your safety.
There is no safety. This is false. I'm surrounded by murderers and at all hours. This is what I get for not. Some of them do not sleep. I'm assaulted on all sides of my mind. I am a wreck.
I'm sorry this is making you so anxious. I didn't realize.
I'm sorry as well. I simply cannot let my guard down. It is ingrained in me. It is like an involuntary twitch. I have tried to relax a bit, but it was harder than I could have imagined.
What about right now?
I am wound up like a spool of twine.
Can you let go? Just a little. Look, I can see you holding your breath. Just relax.
That feels a bit better.
Drop your shoulders, unhinge your jaw, stop clenching your fists.
This feels odd.
It should. That's good. Look at you. You're unguarded.
Do you dare draw attention to my weakness?
It is not a weakness. It is a strength. It's very brave of you. Very.
I admit, this is the best I felt in weeks.
I'm glad. It was nice talking to you.
Alright, we've exhausted all these options. This is the way we want to go. Yeah, we did do a side quest for him already, though, so probably won't get a new one. We found the holy cow relic. I must confess I did not imagine I'd be on the receiving end of your invitation.
Wonders never cease.
If I must ask why, out of all the fierce and fantastical creatures here, you picked me.
Curiosity got the bat.
Grim forced me to and said that you were all under contract and I had to pick one. Go on.
I'm sorry. I find I often fall into joking with you or straight up aggression. The fact is, you make me uncomfortable. But today I decided that's good.
Discomfort is the word, but may I ask why is that good?
When you stretch, you grow. I haven't been out of my element in a long time. But now look at me. I'm changing. For the better. But you, I couldn't seem to get over my grudge. So I decided it's time to grow up and get to know you.
That's very mature of you. I cannot say the same about myself. I am very nearly declined your invite.
But you came.
I did. I suppose I have also stretched. But don't you think it is futile? Can we truly grow?
We could, If the conditions were right, but most importantly, if we tried. And I've never backed down from a challenge.
Nor have I.
It's high time we two old dogs learned some new tricks.
Shall I fetch Fenton?
For now, let's just become accustomed to being in each other's company. Small stretches.
I'd like that. Cheers to small stretches. Alright. That leaves Medusa's body and the bottle. This one says we don't. Yeah, we approach Grim on set when we're ready to do that. So we can go do these side quests first, and then we can go to the Christmas room. Let's see. The boat was at... Not the grotto. Booty Bay.
Okay, hear me out. No, I don't want to talk about her, but that's because I think I'm over it. I'm over it. Grim, you crazy son of a bitch, I'm over it.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, forgot about the weird fish people. The can tunas. Wait, do I have to talk to him in here, or is he just at... Oh, he's probably just at the boat. Oh, hey, we can take Fenton on a date.
Well, I wasn't positive what you eat, but I figure everyone loves fresh seafood.
Indeed. But it is more fun to catch it yourself.
You fish?
I like to wade into an icy river when the salmon are spawning.
Sounds fishy.
Not at all. It is incredible to marvel at nature's bounty. And to grab those sweet, sweet fishes with your paws and just, It is a veritable all-you-can-swipe buffet.
I apologize about your baked stuffed haddock, then. I see that it's a bit contrived. Cracker crumbs and butter do not exist in nature.
There is artistry here as well. And good company. Thank you for inviting me. It's truly delicious.
As is your company, Fenton. Well, I wasn't positive what you eat.
Drac, you know I'm pretty hard to offend, but I'm struggling here.
Cue PSL's enthusiasm in the background.
I'm not kidding. I mean, eel, Drac? You think my babies aren't looking at that dish cross-eyed? It's easy to detach food from animal, especially when it has that lovely sticky glaze on it and that yummy-looking rice underneath. But damn it! That could have been one of my babies!
I sympathize and apologize. Clearly I hadn't given this enough thought.
Why do I sense a but?
But, let us not forget, I drink people. I offend mostly everyone with what I choose to imbibe. Just
Food for thought.
exactly.
Okay, that looks like everybody who's available. Unless, I don't think, no, a different option probably wouldn't have shown up. Oh, so we can go to Little Italy, the Nile, the sewers, and the Arcadian Drift? That's gonna have the bottle. Medusa Blues for bodies there. Pyramid. Romantic rendezvous and boss fights galore. Have we been to Little Italy? I guess we probably have. Alright, well, let's go to the sewers. Arabian, maybe? Yeah, maybe.
Yes,
It's hard to
I
read
feel a bit more comfortable
with
now.
that font. Okay, so what? Oh, I can't walk down there. Okay. It's like, what if I jump off this edge? I can't? Oh. I don't know if I'm disappointed by that or not. I'd be concerned that the lanterns are so large. And that there's a skateboard. Oh, I can double jump. That's definitely a thing I need to do. What? I guess I was supposed to go up, and I did not. Okay. Well, that happened. It's like that weird section where we had to mow the lawn. Oops. Nope, I want to be facing you.
Tell me you've been treating her with respect.
I thought you'd be happier to see your other half.
That's like my other 90%.
I meant me.
Oh my stars! Are you making a joke? Will wonders never cease?
I'm trying on this growth concept. How's it looking?
Pretty stellar. Now slap my head on that hot-ass bod.
Well, how do you want to take her for a spin? Want me to find a nice space where we can be alone and blow things up?
I was thinking about making a different kind of explosion. Come here.
All right. Hey, there's no more talking, right? Nothing changes. Nope. Okay. Oh shoot, no, not the grotto. The grotto's too far. Go to the Booty Town.
Never did I think books like this could exist.
Oh, right. Forgot. Fenton got into manga. Oh, interesting. You can't go back there once you... I suppose that makes sense. Alright. This is the place where Vess's bottles potentially... Acadia. Okay. Good. I'm glad we put that in a font where I can read it.
Greece was the and I mean that.
Up here. Nothing? Nothing is up there. Right here. What did we find? More damage increasing.
Oh, yeah.
Can I go down here? I can. Ah. Wait, it's not as... Oh, we found it.
Something's bubbling up here.
So, where do we stand?
Drac, you know how things are. It's weird and nebulous, and I want nothing more than to give some sweet answer, but you know I can't. It's not me, and it's not my situation. 100 years is a long time. The real question is that okay with you?
I guess. Just curious, really.
Good. Then let's have another round.
So, where do we stand?
Drac, I've never been anything short of straightforward with you. We had a past, and I believe we have a future, but I'm not here to convince you. If I did, then I've already lost. You've gotta want me as much as I want you, and that's not the kind of thing that's forced. Your heart knows what it wants. Just know I'm right here. Wait, I got legs now? I could be anywhere.
I know I can always count on your honesty. It, like you, endures. Thank you, Medusa. So, where do we stand?
I may be slow to change, but I fear deeply.
I both love and hate that you're broody. Can you give me something to work with here?
I cannot give my heart to the air. Let it stay inside me. If you know my heart, you would know my words.
Soul.
Drac, please go, before I regret saying more.
But I want you to say more.
But I do not. We are stalemated.
Ooh, charcuterie board. Oh, I activated something and then everything got angry. Some handmade postcards. Just definitely take those. And some silk bandages. Sure. A handheld massager? Okay, sure. Has there been a final Friday night's recording countdown yet? Probably not. I mean, I think today's their last day. But it's not all of the recording. The bulk of the recording's being done during these 2 weeks. So I don't know what kind of countdown. Okay. I think we should go to Little Italy. Mostly because I don't know if we've been here. Garlic is back. Yeah, I don't remember being at the meatball garden. Okay, I can break these. Somebody does not want me here. Ooh, champagne flute.
The season.
Dinner and movie certificate. Just gonna buy everything because I can. Oh, I can't anymore for that.
Enjoy the familia feeling.
All of this garlic is making my eyes bleed.
You'll live. Anyway, man, I missed olive oil. I could dunk anything in this.
Anything, eh?
May I remind you it's garlic infused. And that's an allergic reaction I do not want to see.
Touché. Waiter, more wine, please. And breadsticks for the lady, and keep 'em coming.
You spoil me.
Want to do more dates with Fenton.
All of this garlic is making my...
Oh my, then let's go elsewhere.
I know how excited you were about the giant meatballs.
They're so bountiful. But bountiful meatballs are nothing compared to your comfort. Let us go.
I'll be all right. Just being a baby.
It's not childish to be comfortable. In fact, I curate comfort as much as I can. Drac, have you ever tried a weighted blanket?
I sleep upside down.
Ah, well, that would defeat the purpose, I suppose.
It was a nice thought. Thanks for caring about my comfort. And speaking of which, looks like there's a waitress with your bottomless meatballs.
A delight to the senses. I'm glad to see your eyes have dried up. Let us feast.
So only able to do the two? Yeah, kind of looks like it. The big kahuna. Okay. I guess this is just for a date spot. Oops. Yep. Watch out for that. Well, we'll have to go in the other direction. Maybe there's something else over here. Okay. It's unfair that I cannot hit you. House of O.
Who's in my audience?
Hello.
I will own, and you get a card.
I see Street Fighter
I
reference.
gave you my soul and a card, and now I'm dead. I'll turn you into a million little pieces. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Hey, you get a card. Oh my. This is not goodbye until we meet again. Let me love you. You will do not resist. I will send you to You're crying. You are afraid of me. You can't have it all. All I want.
Okay. Ah, there we are. Yeah. We don't really use the unholy hand grenades. Well, that was unexpected. Okay. We've been there. We've been in the Nile because of the pyramid thing.
Oh man, there have been so many bad.
Okay, we have to give, right, the bottle back. That's what we gotta do. Actually, I think there's a date spot really close to the Alps. Maybe there's date spot the people there.
Greece was the and I mean that.
I don't remember, was it this way? No, this is just Fenton's place. There was a date spot up here, though. This is why I could really use a map. Oh, it might have been that. This is inside the caverns. Alright, let's go back to the castle. Main entrance. She's near the... Yeah, no, that should be
Never did I think books like...
Bess, I am glad you are here. I have something to show you. But first, how are you enjoying your me time?
Best I've felt in years. Seriously, thanks.
For what?
For giving me space. I needed to slow down, find myself, and just exist for a while. I know this is a dating show, so I appreciate that you know, didn't rush me. Now, what is it you wanted to show me?
It's nothing.
Come on, you came here to see me. What's behind your back?
I am sorry. It shattered.
It's gone. The curse. Something's clearly up with this shattered glass, but my gosh, Drac, you did it! I feel slightly better. Not right, but it's something. I can't believe you did this!
I wanted to show you I cared. I'm not sure this is fixed completely, but I don't care. Time together, not the outcome, is what I seek.
It's a little awkward to say I want to show you care and then I don't care on another thing, but yeah. I get the
Know who may have some advice? PSL. She's a witch. Maybe she knows why it's pulsing like this.
My non-existent ears were burning. Need something? Yowza! What'd you do to the guy who put this hex on your house?
I loved him.
Complicated much?
More than you know.
The curse is gone, but its effects have about 100 years left, give or take. Then you're all set.
A century? So the curse is gone, but its effects remain for another 100 years?
That's about right. She won't be able to get her home back. This thing's shattered to bits, but the curse is technically gone. Just a ghost of it remains. Nice job, Drac.
Okay, Drac. There's your answer. You just go on and find your love. I'm MIA for another century.
Let's not count you out yet, Vess. I've waited 100 years for something before. I can do it again.
Thanks.
All right. Let's go to the Christmas room. Yeah, I liked PSL alright. But we have to get rid of people when it's part of the game mechanic. You gotta pick people for some reason. Okay, Christmas room. Yes. Upstairs.
like you saw my wish list.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, this makes it look like I only can choose 3. Benton, you... Definitely that.
I must say I'm over the moon. It's marvelous, thank you.
What else can we give you? Do you like a trip to the moon?
It's marvelous, thank you.
It's treasure map, love message, pearl, board game of death, bath salts, live orchestra.
I haven't been in such awe since the last eclipse. You know me better than I thought. You really see me.
Wine, homemade ale, teddy bear. It's technically a book.
You know me better than I thought.
Eye mask, velvet robe, plant, water heater, weight set, lava lamp. I feel like he could
How
enjoy
thoughtful. Thank you.
charcuterie board. Yeah, I can't give Fenton all that booze in, even if it doesn't harm anything in terms of mechanics. I think that's just be an incredible shitheel to do that.
Thank you, Drac.
This is
blender.
way too sweet of you. Seriously. Let me treat you to a drink in exchange?
Oh, he might like the hot chocolate. Blood coolers, definitely not for you. I don't know what cherries berries are supposed to be, if that's supposed to be a drink or something.
Thanks.
There's definitely a bunch of these that feel like they're for Robert. He's not around here. Not gonna go wine.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks.
How sensitive of you. How thoughtful. Thank you. Thank you, Drac. Thank you. Thank you, Drac. How thoughtful. Thank you. How thoughtful. Thank you. How thoughtful. Thank you. Thank you. A silver bullet would have been more tasteful.
Ah. Oh, we found a distasteful one, huh?
It's marvelous. Thank you. Thank you, Drac.
Like, I didn't get a negative effect from it. I just
Thank
didn't
you,
get,
Drac.
like... how would I put it?
Thank you.
Min-maxing, essentially.
You really see me.
Didn't think you'd care for the blood cooler, but
I haven't been in such awe. How sensitive of you. Thank you, Drac. Your chivalry does not go unnoticed. How thoughtful. Thank you. Thank you. You know me better than I thought. I haven't been in such awe. You know me better than I thought. Thank you, Drac. Your chivalry does not go unnoticed. This will really put some hair on my chest. I'll have to show you
Benton's the one we
later.
haven't been able to date
Thank you,
hardly
dear.
at all. So I just feel like we should just give him
How
everything.
sensitive of you.
Because I can't take him to the golden room. Because that would
Thank you, dearly.
gross.
I
So,
haven't
yeah.
been in such awe
Just gonna
since
give
the
him everything
last
else now.
eclipse. You know me better than I thought. You really see me. How thoughtful. Thank you. You know me better than I thought. Thank you.
I do think it's interesting that we get kind of a
Thank you,
special
Drac.
effect for what's clearly like the gift they want
I
most.
haven't been in such awe since the last eclipse. You know me better than I thought. You really see me. How thoughtful. Thank you. How thoughtful. Thank you. Thank you, Drac. How thoughtful. Thank you. Thank you, Drac.
No more gifts to give. Yet.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season. Ho, ho, ho!
Oh, I ran out of money? I ran out of money.
Thank you. How thoughtful. Thank you.
Field Guide to Monster
Thank
Hunting.
you, Drac.
I feel like that's specifically for Van Helsing.
I haven't been in such awe since the last eclipse. You know me better than I thought. You really see me. How sensitive of you.
Wait, did I just give you TNT and you said how sensitive of me? A book of 500 dad jokes.
How sensitive of you.
Alright. We do have to go. I think we might be able to get, there was like another reward back here that I don't think we'd gotten yet. I can get now. Oh, no, we did get that one. Got that one. There was another one up here, though. No, we got that one. Okay, maybe we did get them all.
Why should I be on the show? I heard you guys want Lucifer to be on it, and I'm definitely a lot better looking than he is.
Okay. No, I think we did get everything back here. Oops. Wasn't paying attention and I touched the fire. Okay. Well, clearly.
Well, what do you think?
My senses are in overload. The lights, the smells. Drac, what kind of witchcraft is this? Have we stumbled into a
Juicy
dream?
corn dogs.
This, Fenton, is a carnival.
What are these whirling pieces of metal? Are those people flying into the sky on that wheel?
Yes, it's for fun.
Fun? Those folks rocketing down that false mountain are shrieking.
Do you trust me?
I do.
Then take my hand, take a bite of this funnel cake, and let's have some lowbrow fun, you stuffy pup.
I never thought I could roar that loud.
I'd like to try later.
My heart was pounding. That was a thrill.
How about I thrill you with my skills? I can win you that fuzzy squeak toy by knocking down those bottles. What do you say?
Only if we can sample whatever he is selling from that cart. My, is it a sausage wrapped in pastry?
That, good sir, is a corn dog.
And I'm a, well, you know. Let's go back to that mansion of ours.
Alright. Vess, Sol, Van Helsing, Lulu, or Medusa. I don't think I want to do Lulu. Van Helsing's definitely out. I feel like Sol's better as a friend. Medusa or Vess?
I have a new experience for you.
Yeah? 'Cause I've been thinking. There's something I'd like to try.
The sky is our canvas tonight.
That certainly gave me some new perspectives. And maybe just a fraction of hope.
Hope is a feeling for the future, not now. What are you feeling right now?
I almost couldn't put my finger on it, but I do know this feeling. It's happy.
That feeling has persisted in my heart since the moment I saw your face when I presented your shard of bottle. I wanted that again, to see you excited, to watch you light up. Vess, you make me very happy. I care not for what the future holds because right now, in this instant, you are all that matters.
This is it. You have selected your dates. I'll meet you for the final ceremony out front.
Meet Grim in front of the castle. Select your love. Okay. Oh, nope. Sorry. Got distracted and I was just like, I just keep running this way, right? I have to leave this area. That's where he wanted to meet, right? It said in front of the castle. The front of the castle. This is not the castle anymore. I guess this is technically outside the castle. Oh, no, I see him.
Here we are, the finale of Love at First Bite, where Drac, our beloved star, will determine who comes out on top. All puns intended. Drac, it has been a long journey, but through all your trials and tribulations, you've arrived at this final, culminating moment. It's time to decide who is your Love at First Bite. Go ahead. Make your choice.
Fenton, you have soothed the savage beast within me as well. You have helped me grow and trust and appreciate all the fine things life has to offer. In you, I have found someone to keep me curious, entertained, and hungry. Thank you for being you. I owe you a debt of gratitude for resurrecting my lust for life.
Drac, before you, I was alone. In every way, I had shut out the very essence of life. I thought my books would do. But the story we are writing is far more intriguing and passionate than anything that has ever been put to page. I cannot wait to see the tale we unfold together, and the new adventures that will come with the break of dusk. Thank you for being my hero.
And that's a wrap! Boy, wasn't it exciting to be on this journey with these two lovebirds?
No, I was expecting a kind of, I don't know, another twist.
Now, before your dramatic embrace, let's take a look back at the souls we've lost along the way.
Okay.
Hold up. What do you mean, souls we've lost? Where did everyone go, Grim?
Hey, Grim, what did we agree to do?
What do you think eliminate meant?
Grim.
You fiend! This was all for you. For your entertainment, and to claim more souls.
For my entertainment? Drac, have you seen the ratings? It's the biggest show of all time. And yeah, some sacrificial blood had to be spilled. How do you think the DLC funds this project?
With money?
They were sacrifices? They were my friends!
Yeah, dude.
They were your table scraps, you ingrate. Look, you have your love. You have your glory or whatever, and now I've got a blossoming career. Now let's finish recording this ending and just...
The only thing I'll be ending is you!
So, final boss fight?
Oh, I like that rage! Show the camera some love! No, what? I'm taking this project in a new direction. Redemption story to revenge saga. Find a way to get to the underworld, Drac, because now I'm taking your lover too. Now you've really got something to fight for. See you soon!
Ah, there we go. This was supposed to be our best friend, Grim. Now he's going to die. I guess. I don't know.
What have I done? This isn't my fault. I couldn't have known. So selfish, so full of himself. Had to make a big show, craft services. This is Grim's fault. Grim, that bastard. Always manipulating. Always sweetening everyone up. I'll sweeten the deal for you. Wait. Sweets. Savory. Dolce. To the meatball garden.
Quickly, to the meatball garden, everyone. In order to get Grimm's underworld, you must first journey to the meatball garden. There, you can surely acquire something most... Oh, we have to go get the giant meatball and give it to... Okay, yeah, sure. I was wondering if the unicorn was going to come back up in some way that made any sense. Okay, that means we have to go to Booty Bay. Has anything in this game made any sense? It makes a lot more sense than a lot of other things I've seen. Yes.
Ratings up!
Alright, gotta go to Little Italy. Gotta get ourselves a meatball. Probably gonna end up having to fight something, because I can't imagine the meatballs just laying there unguarded now that Grim's gone all Fandango on us. Let's go.
I must procure the most savory treat ever. The big kahuna.
This wasn't like this when we came here last time. It's the flying spaghetti monster. Because why not? Oh, you've got breadsticks. How, fancy of you. Listen to me, it's important. Ah, forgot about the candy can. Oh, I'm sorry, the donut blaster.
Dolce, I need you.
Who are you again?
Drac, we had the best night of our lives together?
Whatever you say. I'm forgetful sometimes. Sugar rots the brain.
Rots the brain. Dolce, that's why I'm here. I need to feed you something.
Is it sugary?
No, actually, it's savory.
I'll go straight to hell.
Dolce, that's exactly what I need. Grim killed all of my friends. I need to find him there.
Are you sure about this? I hear it's not such a nice place for a sweet thing like me.
Dolce, I know it's asking a lot, but please help me save my friends. You told me if I ever need anything, you'll help.
Well, if I said it, I said it. Come to think of it, it was Grim that put those signs all over the place. I guess it was because he knew I'd be able to enter his realm. All right, hit me with your savory goodness. This is funky. It's salt. What's that?
I have delivered you.
Okay. Oh, look, a save point. How, kind. Can I go down here? I can. Okay.
Why can't you just be happy? We gave you everything you wanted.
What I wanted? You and the DLC did what you wanted for me. You didn't ask.
It had to be a grand gesture, silly, or it wouldn't work. And now look at you, snarling, dripping in blood. There's our Drac, ready to make things right with the world.
Make things right?
Business, baby. You stopped killing for 100 years. And like we said, there's only so long we could make up for your inadequacies. But you're good now, all pissed off and ready to slaughter. Bye now.
The DLC is the Dark Something Cabal. Loathsome, yes.
I'm not going anywhere until I have my friends and love back.
Didn't you say it's best to move on?
Not without them.
Hey, boo-hoo! Gonna nip my ankles?
You used me! You used my pain, their pain, for entertainment!
That's showbiz, baby. But come on, keep going. Look at those ratings, through the roof. Rant away, slash at me all you want.
If I do nothing, the show stops.
Now don't talk like that. The show stops and you don't get your friends back. Now have at me.
Gave their lives for mine.
I mean, not quite willingly, but yeah, it was a trade of sorts. They died so you could really live on live TV forever and ever.
Hard no on that.
You're done when I say you're done. I made you. I own you.
No.
You think you have a say in this? You want control over your own fate? Fine. Go back to your castle, sunk in the ruins of your own legacy. We are done.
Grimm's mistake is he thinks he's sending the old me back to my prior fate, to wallow in this new misery. He thinks I have nothing left to lose. He's wrong. I still have one thing left to lose. And for the first time in 100 years, I have something to gain. Grimm's going to learn that I will not stop until I win them back. I'll crash his underworld gate with the only thing I have left. My life.
Okay, can't go that way. Oh, I see. I jumped into the sun. Okay.
You know I can't make you feel like you used to. The glory and all that, I can bring people back from the dead, but I can't change the past.
I know.
I got a little carried away. I wanted the old you back too, but for the wrong reasons.
And I wanted the easy way out. Growth doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't.
So, what now?
I'll bring everyone back. No strings attached. I'm done creating. I'll get back to destruction once I'm done. It was fun, though. For a while.
You weren't very good at it.
Burn.
Agree to disagree. Friends?
Maybe one day.
Fair enough.
Yep, not gonna think about that. Oh, it's the room we couldn't get into at the very top.
It's funny how things end up sometimes. This whole show was about teaching Drac to let go, but the irony is, I think it taught him to hold on. Hold on to the ones who make you laugh, the ones who make you think, the ones who make your undead heart go thump. And when you find those people, don't ever let go.
All right. Looks like we got to the end. It's the quietest credits you've ever heard. Oh, there we go. Well, that was cute. Very strange in many places. I really enjoyed it. What a fun idea.
Bruh, you must lift.
I benched plenty of stone in my day. I'll say that.
I bet you could. Hold on, try this. You are f***ing legendary.
You have no idea. Hey, let's get some drinks and lift things.
I'd like to lift you onto my...
Dick move. We're all here for Drac, pal.
Doesn't mean we can't have a little fun.
No, definitely not perfect, but way more interesting than a lot of other games I've played. It has charm, it has heart, it has some really creative ideas.
It is good to talk to another leader. Nobody else understands.
Of course, they do not understand. It is not like caring for a dog or several small humans. Running a nation takes more out of you.
Which is why I can't understand why you're so flighty. Don't you miss it?
Miss it? Why would I miss it? Miss being controlled? Miss being used as a pawn in constant fear of my life? And being right about that fear? No, I do not miss it. I am more free right now than I have ever been. And I would not trade that for the world.
I cannot imagine what your life must feel like right now. So untethered.
That's the word, all right. But it is wonderful. So free.
Freedom doesn't sound so great. I like feeling grounded.
Let us find a topic on which we both agree, then?
Drac's legs.
Oh, Drac's legs. What? Yeah. I really like the characters in this. Most of the writing's quite good.
Bah, you didn't miss much.
No, please. You must tell me more.
I like the idea of a bunch of these guys getting to be friends, though.
Seriously, the ruins weren't even that nice before they were ruined. Big blocks of stone, who cares?
But do tell me of the philosophers. The gods, was Zeus truly such a ledge? What was Athena like, please?
Bunch of self-important a-holes. You're not missing anything.
I am afraid you are disappointing me, ma'am.
Okay, fine. You want to hear about the fall?
More than anything.
The leaves changed colors.
I'm afraid I must be going. I'll see you around.
Yeah, I like Medusa. She's fun.
And then, I finished him off with a swipe of me cutlass to his throat.
Bravo. Bravo. One more, please.
Oof, man. You got me worn out. Don't you have books for this sort of thing?
Nothing like non-fiction, coming straight from the source.
I'm glad you like my stories.
Would you be open to... Well, what I'm meaning to ask is...
You want to write my stories?
Pretty please?
Fine. But I want a cut.
As long as it's not off my pelt, it would be an honor.
Then, while Drax's out on a date, I suppose we could spend a little more time together. I have a few saucier tales I could tell you, if you have the stamina for it.
My quill is quivering.
Can we talk about your outfit?
Of course. What do you want to know?
Where'd you get it? How'd you fly around like that? Can you teach me everything, Senpai?
I am surprised to see you so enthusiastic. I would say you should start with a lot of yoga.
Oh, so turned on right now.
Really?
The built-in suspension brake? Are you killing me? Can you even comprehend the things you're able to do in that outfit and that much flexibility? You're my hero.
Thank you, I guess.
I felt like they didn't consider you might pick Fenton. I kind of feel like this.
So
they're just
funny how we know all the same people.
they're just little character interactions. We could be on a date with somebody else at the time, and they're all just in the house.
Seriously, it was a small world back then, crazy as it sounds.
It does sound crazy, but it is true. Royalty knew all the gods knew all the royalty.
I miss being considered a god.
I do not miss being royalty.
Know what? I bet being just normal folks would have been easier. We were both betrayed.
Indeed. But we also were fantastically pampered.
Also true.
Cheers to new friends from old times and better days for all.
I'll raise a glass to that.
Like, I'm glad these are here because I actually would have liked to have seen more character interactions between each other. We got a couple like argument things that were interesting.
Bruh, you need to tell me everything about this mass you're cultivating.
It is a long story.
Then give me the shortcuts. You work that left bicep with high weights, low reps, right quads, you're doing mad one-leg squats? Come on, man.
It's not like that.
What? You don't think you can trust me? Dude, we're not talking nuclear codes here. I just want to know how you work that body.
Well, I suppose mainly it's just being on the sea and doing my thing. Cargo needs lugging, sails need hoisting.
Yo, we should pair up and do a ship-shape class around here. Love this approach, man. Super authentic.
I suppose. Seems difficult to replicate.
Nah, dude. I got the funds. Let's do this thing, partner.
Rosifer sounds like a streamer, kind of, or an influencer of some kind. You feel like we could do a ship shape class, what?
My, You have a lot of questions.
Speaking with you is an absolute dream come true.
Go on.
You're answering all my questions with real historical, lived facts. My heart is thundering out of my chest at the prospect of speaking with the real Pharaoh Nefrit. I'm like a giddy school pup.
But I'm just a person. Yes, I held a title once. Yes, I lived in another time. Why does that make me special to you?
But for all those reasons, you were a pharaoh in ancient Egypt, and I am a scholar.
Be a scholar of the world as it is, and you will find equal wonders. Have you asked what everyone's childhood was like? Their lives before they were? Who they are now? You'll find treasures in them all. Each person here is an entire universe, an entire book still being written. Do not cling to the past, as it is gone. But these creatures are all here now, and you have much to discover.
You are wise, Nefrit. Now tell me, what sorts of games did you play as a child? What were your favorite foods? Can you still eat? What do you think of fine cheeses?
I think we need some delivered, as we may be here a while, friend.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be against that. Fenton really likes fine cheeses. He sent, what was it, his cousin all over on different planes to go bargain for cheese? That was that weird phone call message we found, right? We might be out of them. Game hasn't brought one up in a while. Yeah, I really liked Fenton. I think he's... I mean, I do think a lot of the characters are pretty interesting. But the fact that Fenton has like a Jekyll Hyde kind of style thing with booze, I think is an interesting take. And the music has been kind of weirdly cutting out. I don't know if that's on purpose. This could be a bug. Or it could just not be in there quite well. A lot of people back this. We did find a couple of Kickstarter areas in the game where we saw people's pictures, and it sounds like they got some voice lines in there in terms of like auditioning for the show or something in the backstage area. That was pretty neat. It was probably a separate tier. Now, every time Fenton takes a drink of booze, he turns into a person named Sully, who wrecks things. Seems like they're very destructive. Yeah, Sully from Boston. And he's very ashamed of it. And by the way, Grim was a dick by having us bring him cider that was spiked. I'm actually kind of glad that Drac doesn't, when Grimm's like, "Are we friends?" And Drax just like, "Maybe one day." I'm like, "Yeah, you don't. You're not a. I don't think Grimm's a very good friend." But I did enjoy the beginning of the game where it's just like, oh, I got invited to go hang out with my friends and this will be good. Maybe they'll finally stop saying things like, why aren't you over here yet? Like Drac was eager to go find and hang out with people again. He found a whole different friend group as far as I'm concerned, and maybe that's for the better. Because I don't know who his other friends were outside of Grimm, but maybe no longer needs that friend group. Not when we have all these other cool people to hang out with. Kind of surprised that even the folk we voted off were still kind of cool with us. Well, I mean, like, Brosifer mostly sounded like he joined the show because he was going to hang out with our cast-offs. Who else did we vote off? We didn't really get to know some of the ones we voted off. And yeah, they died, and we didn't know they died, but as far as I can tell, it just means they went to Grimm's domain for a little while, and then they came back. Like, if this was a different piece of media, I could see there being value in going into these people who joined the show ended up dying and how they feel about it. I just don't know that we... Yeah, Elle was definitely a plot-based exception in that regard. She was still around. We could talk to her in order to do a story beat thing. Although the way she made it sounded like she already had the cage built. No. Probably repurposed a cage. Yeah, I didn't feel great about certain characters. Like, I didn't like the Siren. I don't like. She seemed fine. I wasn't in love with her, but I didn't. The moment that it was like, oh, we keep her in like a jacuzzi or like a weird cage or something, and she's unhappy being there, I didn't want her on the show. Or I was just like, we should let her go home. She doesn't want to be here. She'd rather be in the grotto or wherever she's from. So we're gonna send her home. I did the same thing with the succubus, because she signed on. She was like, yeah, cool, this sounds great. Didn't read the contract, and then we like Grimm had to do a thing to her to keep her from killing everyone, and I'm like, yeah, okay, but I don't think she wants to be here. Let's send her home. You know, those first few are supposed to be like somewhat easier because you're like, oh, well, there's people you like less. And while I appreciate that we couldn't take Fenton to the Golden Room for a drink, because that would be weird, I wish there was like another, maybe there was like another similar date spot, because the drink section was like, oh, you can talk to them and you can have all these questions about how they're fitting in and how things are going. And the date spots didn't seem to have that. Dinner was like a date spot. Maybe there was a place that was like that I... You could offer him virgin drinks. I think he probably wouldn't want to be in there at all, though. You know, it's like... Just wish there was like a book nook or something, like a cafe we could go to that we could be like, yeah, we're gonna... Maybe there's a few others who also don't prefer drinking. They don't have the same issue as him. And that's where you can do those drinks. That would have been fun. Hang with Thesaurus? Yeah. I wish that when we hung out with Thesaurus, we'd had a small conversation where Drag tried to ask if Thesaurus would like to be on the show, mainly because he was still kind of just trying to fill out numbers at that point. And that she had rejected it. I think that would have been fun. But the pun fight was an interesting idea, and I liked that. Actually, I think that would have been really funny if at the end of every, if after, like, any fight thing we did, if we were like, hey, do you want to come be on a reality TV show? I just think a little bit more rejection could have been fun, too. There's a guy that suggests that there are locations that you could have had Gold Room type discussions with Fenton. Ah. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I would have liked this game to have had a map. Because that's just something I prefer in Metroidvania style things. Not having one made me not want to look very hard in other places if I didn't need to go places. But vamp fangs. Nice. And, like, ideally, like, it feels like what they were doing was they were basically just kind of telling an overstory, and there's a dating game element to it. Ideally, I would have preferred something more similar to what you do in dating games, where you can give them the wrong thing, and then it lowers their affection towards you. And there can be different routes. That's harder to do, though, so it's not... I'm not, like... mad the way they chose to do things. I think that works. I think what they did has worked really well. But the dating game edition gave it a different perception of what I thought this game was going to be. Credits are ending. But it is still probably one of the more fun games I've ever played. Is there no way? Ah, there we go. So what happens if I hit resume from here? It just puts me at my last save area. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. let's see. I mean, oddly, it says we're missing some cast members, which is strange. Did we not meet everybody? No, we definitely met everyone. We're at level 23. Yeah, like Medusa's missing, and yeah, I think this is just bugged. But like some of the dates are like, this is where you can have the date. Some of them are like, we clearly didn't get all the dating spots. Oh, we could have. There's a date spot in Hokkaido. Yeah, Soul's gone too. Oh, that's okay. We finished the game. It doesn't really matter if they're missing out of that. Maybe they all left. They were like, I don't think so. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. We've finished off Romancelvania. It took us about 3 streams to do. It was a nice, short little romp. Very interesting story. I'm glad we played it. As far as I'm concerned, one of the perfect stream games we could have had. And yeah, so remember, you can support us over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or you can go to store.loadingreadyrun.com if you would like to purchase some goods and things over there. I know Beach has been trying to get restocks in, so hopefully that'll be soon. And you can find me over at twitch.tv/lunarjade or youtube.com/lunarjade if you want to see other stuff that I've been streaming or doing. And yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I will see you later, and have a great time.